Hey everyone, you might know me as Anastasia Blogger, and I've been running my online business for over 8 years. I partnered with Usercentrics in this video to share what I would do differently if I were starting a website for my business from scratch today. AI tools have honestly changed everything about how we build websites now. It can help you cut down the time dramatically. I will show you how I would build today a fast-loading, professional website fully set up with everything that you need, including proper cookie consent. And your first step is choosing the website platform. And even today, I would still start a website on Wordpress. If you ask me, but why not just use one of those AI website builders that promise to build your site in 5 minutes? Here's the thing. I have tested a lot of these AI website builders. And honestly, you get a cookie cutter site that looks like everyone else's. And when you want to customize something specific, you're stuck. WordPress gives you total control. And with AI tools, we can speed up all the boring parts of the process without compromising the flexibility of your website. Plus, WordPress powers over 40% of the internet. For a reason. It's scalable, it's SEO friendly, and there are thousands of plugins for anything that you might need. So here is my approach today. I would still use WordPress as the foundation, but I would add AI tools to handle the time-consuming stuff. For example, I would use Claude for writing copy, not ChatGPT by the way, because in my experience, texts generated with Claude always sound more natural, human, less robotic, and it takes a lot more effort to achieve the same kind of results with ChatGPT. And here's what I would do. I would give Claude my business description, my target audience, and the kind of tone that I want. Then I will ask it to draft homepage copy or write out my service descriptions. It's not perfect, you definitely want to edit it to sound like you, but it gives you such a solid starting point. You can literally cut your copywriting time in half. I'm not joking. Drop a comment below if you've tried Claude versus ChatGPT for copywriting. I'm curious what your experience has been. Then I would use Nano Banana Pro for generating images, including logo, header banner, icons, background patterns, and so on. And this is huge because stock photos can be expensive. And more importantly, they often look generic. So AI-generated images can actually be more unique to your brand. Before we go further, let me tell you about the biggest mistake that I see that people make when they're starting a website. And it could cost you everything. It's not setting up automated backups from day one. I'm serious. People spend weeks building their site and then boom, a plugin conflict, a hack, or even just a bad update can wipe everything out. Most hosting providers do daily backups, but don't rely only on them. Use a plugin like Updraft to create your own automated backups that save to cloud storage. Set it once and you are protected. Trust me, spending 10 minutes on this now can save you from losing weeks or even months of work later. On the next step, I would choose a fast-loading WordPress theme. Site speed isn't just about user experience anymore, it's about AI trust signals. Already in traditional Google SEO, site speed was very important, but these days even more so because AI systems like ChatGPT and Google's AI overviews are trained on engagement signals. If your site loads slowly and people bounce, AI systems learn that your site isn't a trusted source. So we need a WordPress theme that is fast. And I'm talking about themes built with clean code, minimal bloat, and good core Web Vitals scores. Right out of the box. My go-to recommendations are themes like GeneratePress, Cadence, or Blocksy. These are lightweight, they load fast, and they work beautifully with page builders if you want that visual editing experience. You can test any theme's speed by using Google's PageSpeed Insights before you even install it. Just look at demo sites and run them through the tool. you want to see scores in the green, especially for mobile devices. You should always test your site for mobile experience because these days the majority of users, we're talking between 60 and 70% depending on your niche, are going to access your site on a smartphone and not on a desktop. The next step is speed optimization. The theme is just the beginning. Now let's talk about actually optimizing your site for speed once it's built. This matters so much, especially now with AI SEO becoming a real traffic source. Sites with better core web vitals and faster load times are getting featured more in AI responses. It's all about the engagement metrics. And here is my speed optimization checklist. Number 1, get a good caching plugin. I like WP Rocket, or if you want a free option, Lightspeed Cache works great as well. Caching basically saves a version of your pages so that they load instantly for visitors. Number 2, optimize your images. This is huge and probably the biggest mistake that I see people make. Use a plugin like ShortPixel or Imagify to compress all your images without losing quality. Large images are usually the biggest speed killer on your website. Next, number 3, use a CDN. That's a content delivery network. It serves your site from servers all around the world, so it loads fast no matter where your visitors are located. Many hosting providers include this now, or you can use Cloudflare's free plan for this. And number 4, minimize your plugins. Every plugin that you install adds code that has to load. Only keep the ones that you actually use and you need on your site. I've seen some sites with over 50 plugins installed, and then people wonder why their site is slow. Plus, the more plugins you have, the higher the chance of conflicts that can break your site. And if you do all of this that I mentioned, you should be hitting good scores on page speed in sites. We're talking over 90 on mobile, which puts you in a really good position for both user experience and AI visibility. Now, here's something that you absolutely cannot skip: cookie consent. This is not optional anymore. Privacy compliance. Companies are getting fined thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars for not having proper cookie consent. It's serious. Whether you are running ads on your site using analytics, and every website should have at least Google Analytics, or tracking any user data, you need proper cookie consent. And if you're targeting European visitors, GDPR compliance is not optional, it's required by law. One of the easiest solutions that I found is Usercentrics Cookiebot. It automatically scans your website and detects all the cookies and tracking scripts you're using. So you don't have to manually list everything out, which saves you a ton of time. The setup is really straightforward. You just create an account, add your domain, and then install either the Wordpress plugin or add a simple code snippet to your site. The whole process takes maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Once it's installed, it shows a cookie consent banner to your visitors. They can accept all cookies, reject them, or customize their preferences. And it actually blocks cookies until consent is given, which is exactly what GDPR requires. The interface is customizable too. You can match it to your brand colors and adjust the text to sound like you. And what's very important, it maintains a record of consent, which you need for legal compliance. If anyone ever questions whether you're handling data properly, you have proof that you asked for consent. Bottom line, don't skip the step. Cookie consent is legally required in many regions, and it's just good practice to be transparent with your visitors about what data you're collecting. Check out the link to Cookiebot in the description below and install it on your website. The next step is email marketing setup. Here is one more thing that you absolutely need from day one: a way to capture email addresses. Most people who visit your website will never come back. Think about that. All that work getting them there, and they will be gone forever unless you have a way to stay connected. That's why you need an email sign-up form on your site from the very beginning. Use a plugin like Kit to create a simple pop-up or embedded form. You can collect up to 10,000 emails on their free plan. Don't just add a generic sign-up form because it will not convert well. Instead, you should offer something free yet valuable, maybe a free guide, a discount code, a checklist, something that your visitors actually want. Because email marketing has an average ROI of $36 for every $1 spent. That's insane. Social media algorithms and search engine traffic often can change, but your email list, that's yours. Nobody can take it away. The next step is AI SEO. I also want to touch on this in this video because if you haven't heard about this yet, basically AI systems like ChatGPT and Google's AI overviews are becoming a major traffic source. ChatGPT gets almost 600 million visitors per month right now. That's massive search traffic that most of us are completely missing out on. And here is what's interesting. You don't need to rank number 1 on Google to get recommended by AI. The rules are completely different. So how do you optimize for AI discovery? A few quick tips. First, you should write conversationally, not robotically, because AI systems prefer content that sounds like how people actually talk. Basically, write like you're explaining something to your friend. Second, add TLDR summaries at the beginning of your post. AI systems love this because it gives them a quick overview of what you're covering. And third, use structured data and create comparison tables. This makes it super easy for AI systems to pull specific information from your content. And fourth, make sure that your site is fast, which we already talked about, because again, engagement signals matter so much to AI systems. Honestly, the most important thing is just to start your website. Don't get stuck in analysis paralysis, trying to make everything perfect from day one. Get your site up, get it fast, get it compliant, and then improve as you go. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content about building and growing your online business. Drop any questions in the comments below. I'll do my best to read and answer your questions. And before you leave this page, there is something else very important that I would definitely do if I were starting my website today. I would add a privacy policy page to stay compliant with law from day one. Check out this video about a free privacy policy generator from Usercentrics. It automatically updates when laws change. No manual maintenance required. Check it out there and subscribe to this channel.